In case you've never met me before, I'm 61 years old and I've been vegan now since this date here, since June 27th. Oh, there we go, June 27th, 2016. So today it is June 24th. So we're coming up to 10 years pretty soon that I've been vegan. And if you guys didn't know it, being vegan is great for the animals. It is actually really great for the planet as well. So if you care about the planet, you care about the animals, and also for your own health, it is a wonderful choice. So don't be scared to be vegan. Don't listen to all the hate. And also remember that there's many people who actually are telling lies about what happens to the animals because they want you to buy their products. They want you to keep eating animals and their eggs and their milk because they make money by doing that. So if anybody's ever encouraging you to not be vegan, well, always go and check to see what's going on. Like, what is their motivation? Now, a lot of these people are actually extremely uneducated. And one of those people, for example, is this guy named DJ Turbo or JG Turbo or something like that. Now, he's so misinformed. He hasn't studied any of the science, he hasn't looked at any of the research, and he's just mouthing off a bunch of crap that is so actually hilariously ridiculous. It would be a funny, actually, if it wasn't that the fact that if it wasn't for the fact that the animals are going to suffer because he's lying to so many young people. All of the nutritionists, all of the dietitians, and the doctors know that being vegan is healthful. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly said that being vegan is healthful for all stages of development. So we know that. And we know that it is actually amazing for everyone. All right. So, hey guys, just give me one sec. I got to try and press some buttons here. Let me see, just a second. Okay, I don't know what happened here on my channel. Oh, everything just got into a big mess. Let me see if I can get to YouTube here. Um, all right, anyway, guys, thank you for coming in. Let's see what we're up to here. Um, oh, I see what's happened. Okay, hold on a second. Just a second. Hey guys, I'll be right back. Okay. I just had to check on Bella there for a second. I was wondering, I thought I heard a noise and it seems like she's okay. I just went to check. She's actually with my mother-in-law. All right, guys, let's see what we have. Oh, we're going to go live on TikTok as well. Here we go. All right, thanks for being in here, everyone, on YouTube. Let me see what you're writing. We got Random here. Hi, who says hi. Thank you for being here. What else do we have? Yes, it's true that I am a nurse and I'm also a school teacher. Yeah. So I became a nurse when I was really young, and I worked as a nurse for 25 years. At the same time, I had my children, and now I'm a grandmother. And after a while, I decided to go back to university to study how to be a school teacher because I was looking at all of these people in the hospital and realizing they didn't seem to be even taking care of their own health, which was kind of a problem. So I decided to become a school teacher to try to help educate people at a younger age. All right, so thank you very much for being here. You say you're a big fan. Hey, World. World is nice. Thank you. Thank you for that. Really appreciate you. Okay, so who else do we have here? Yes, I'm in Italy. Yes, that's true. Yeah. All right, you guys on TikTok, hello. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate you guys here. Let's tap on the screen, guys, and get the algorithm going. If you love animals, if you love cats, tap on the screen. Tap on this little cat 100 times. And because you know it's really sad that in places, a few places in China, a few places in Asia, they actually eat cats. It's heartbreaking. They collect all of these cats, they put them in this tiny cage, and then they boil them. It is horrific what they do to animals over there. But when you think about it, it's not that much different than what we do here to other species. They eat cats in the same way that we would eat pigs or chickens or cows. And then by we, I mean I used to. But so it's all part of culture. So you don't need to hurt animals ever again. You don't need to eat cats and you don't need to eat dogs, which is also what they do in some parts of the world. There's something called the Yulin Meat Festival, and they eat dogs. They actually even boil them alive. Like it is so, so sad. It is so heartbreaking. So if you guys care about animals, then and you're smart, you'll realize that you know what? If you're eating either of these animals, if you don't want to eat either of these animals, let's say a cat or a dog, then you also should not be eating pigs because they all feel pain. They all want to live. So just remember that, guys. You know that you don't really want to hurt any of these animals. I know you don't. And by the way, did you know that pigs are actually smarter than many dogs? I've heard that they're smarter than all dogs. I don't know. I don't know. I know that I've seen some experiments that they've done where they've had puzzles for the pigs, and there's been signs where they've showed a pig stuck in a cage, and the pig has, with their nuzzle, figured out how to move the thing over and up and get out. So they've got themselves out, and then not only that, they also cared about their friends. So they freed their friends. They helped their friends get out of the cage. It was pretty cool. Yeah. So you know what? Animals are very kind to each other sometimes, sometimes not, but they definitely do feel pain and they want to live. And we don't have to eat animals ever again. And so it's our responsibility not to hurt them. Right, guys? All right. Hey, TikTok, thanks for coming in. Tap on the screen, guys, on TikTok. Tap on the screen if you care about animals and you don't want to hurt them. All right. What else do we have here? Okay, uh-oh, somebody wants to go into a timeout. So I'm actually going to ban you from the channel. To the person who said that animals are, oh, where did you go here? Yeah, if you're saying things like that animals are yummy or something like that, that's just mean. We're here to save the animals. If I was defending people in wheelchairs, what would you do? Just say you want to hurt them? Like, do you see? When you're saying you like to eat animals, like you're saying you like to hurt them. And this is a place for kind people. Okay, so yeah, also, let me see. Oh, a bunch of you guys just subscribed, though. That's great. Thank you so much to everyone who just subscribed. Let me read your names out loud. Hey, thank you also for the little decorations you put in there before. Yeah, my necklace is not true. Yeah, it is true. Well, first of all, it's just a question, right? Why are vegans kinder than God? Vegans are kinder than God because we're protecting animals and God is doing fuck all. Actually, nothing. God is not doing anything at all to help the animals. So the good news is that you don't need God to be a good person. You have more power in your hands than God does. So you can choose to be kind in the comment section. You can share the video. You can be kinder than God by reposting the video. You can tap on the screen to encourage all the vegans who are coming in or the pre-vegans, everyone who's practicing. And we have 52 people here. Thanks for subscribing, Martha. Thank you, Mitchell. Thanks for being here. Hi, Colin. Thank you for subscribing. Colin, David, Ariane. Thank you very much, guys, and thanks for sharing the live stream with everyone that you think would appreciate it. Don't share it with people who are mean. They're not going. We can't make mean people be kind. You're welcome. All right, so I'm here in Italy, and it is 2:23 in the afternoon on Wednesday. Where are you?
I'm in Finland. It's half to 6.
In Finland, it's what?
Yeah, it's 3 p.m. right now.
Okay, 3 p.m. And okay, cool. All right, so here's your question.
Don't mind my voice. I'm sick, so.
Okay, do you want to read this card?
Yeah, I can read it.
Okay, cool. Question 7. Isn't animal protein better for building muscle?
Actually, no. Numerous vegan athletes, bodybuilders, and scientific studies show that plant proteins are equally effective for muscle growth. So, since that's true, why pay for murder if we don't have to?
Good reading. Excellent. Yeah, so since we can eat plants and be healthy, why pay for murder if we don't have to? Good reading. Check mark so far. Check mark for you. Would you like to say anything else or ask a question?
Yeah, I actually have a question.
Mhm.
I was just wondering because I'm actually not vegan myself. I'm just trying to, study it.
Okay, you're here to learn, so that makes you vegan fantastic. Not necessarily vegan yet, but open-minded, with an open heart, and you're interested in the science and the logic behind it, which is good.
So why can other animals eat other animals if we can't?
Well, we can eat other animals. I used to. You still
Yeah,
do.
if it's unnecessary, why
You
why
mean,
is it bad for us?
okay? I think, are you trying?
Ethical.
Yeah. So, there's lots of unethical things that happen in the wild that we don't imitate. Sometimes lions eat their babies, or baby lions from another tribe or whatever. Like, there's lots of things going on in nature. And just because something's natural doesn't mean it's good. It's natural that sometimes men want to rape women. We're not okay with that. I'm assuming you're not okay with that, right?
Yeah, right.
Right. So just because something's natural doesn't mean that it's good. And we just decide that we don't want to hurt animals because that feels right to us. It feels like the right thing to do, to not hurt the innocent. Let me ask you a question, okay? How do you feel about humans who exploit or steal from animals? Here's an answer you can read. So you read the green part here.
It's wrong to exploit, use, or steal from anyone.
Okay. Do you agree that we should respect animals?
Yes, we should not be deliberate. Yo, I can't say that. I'm so sorry. My
Try,
English is not that good.
try again.
Yes, we shall not be deliberately cruel to anyone.
See, just a little bit of effort and you did it. Good job. You didn't give up. You didn't run away. I'm proud of you for that. Keep going. All right. So number 3, can we truly respect animals if we steal their milk? Their flesh, milk, skin, fur, feathers, and eggs. Can we respect animals if we hurt them that way?
No, we can't say respect someone if we steal their freedom, their bodies, or their life from them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you're doing good. So do you know what the definition of veganism is?
Um, yes, veganism is a justice movement which states that humans should live without exploiting animals because, like children and animals, aren't objects to be bought, sold, commodified, utilized, sexualized, assaulted, enslaved, or exploited in any way.
Right. And another way to think of it is that vegans don't steal anything from animals, not their eggs, milk, honey, wool, fur, feathers, wings, skin. Keep reading.
Uh, feathers, wings, skin, babies, virginity, by forced impregnation, freedom, or their lives.
Right. All right. So good job. You got to 4 of them. Guys, I want you to tap on the screen because we had a teaching assistant here who did a really good job. He read 4 questions and the answers properly without, getting scared, and that's pretty cool because that English is not his first language, right? So we want to praise people for doing good work. All right. So what are you guys all writing down here? Hold on a second. Let me see. Okay. What does it say? Everybody, okay, Anu, thank you very much for your comment, reminding people to press the thumbs up there. Good job. Thanks for that. What else do we have? We got lots of people spamming the letter L for lentils, a love of lentils, and the live stream. Thank you for that, guys. Um, Yeah, Ellie is writing about the animals in the oceans, all of the fish, the whales, the dolphins, and the turtles, and there's so much garbage in there. That's right. It's very sad, extremely sad. Humans are a virus on this planet. Humans are absolutely scum. They are just horrible. Without humans on the planet, the whole planet would be better off. Yes, there would still be animals hurting each other, but at least the planet would not be full of pollution. Hi.
Yo, I have a question.
Welcome to the live stream. I'm Miss Katie. Where are you in the world?
Ireland.
You're in Ireland. Okay, cool. Here's your question to read, and then we can talk after.
Shit, I'm part blind,
Yeah.
so it might take a while to read. Uh, don't people get weak and tired on a vegan diet? Am I meant to read the answer? Yeah, I'm done, bro. Yo, I have a question for you first.
Okay, listen, I'm really sorry that you're lying and you just, the problem with you is you haven't read. All right, you haven't read enough, you haven't practiced. You're probably not paying attention in school, all right? Plus you didn't follow the rule. So your job is to sit at the back of the classroom because do not come in if you don't know how to read. All right? I'm not here to teach kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2 reading. You have to know how to read in order to be able to have the privilege of coming here. Okay? Then after that, you could ask a question. All right, let's get somebody else to read this. Who else is here? Hey guys, thank you for subscribing. Okay, Radley says, I can read. Jason says that they can read. Okay, somebody says they're dyslexic. Everybody says they're dyslexic. You want to know something? I'm dyslexic. Do you know how I learned to read? Practice. Practice reading out loud all the time. That's what you can do. Yes. All right, it's not an excuse, guys. Everybody seems to be proud of all of their made up disabilities. I know some of you are dyslexic, but do you honestly think that half of you are dyslexic? Come on. Everybody knows that you are people who just lie around all day watching TikTok without ever actually applying yourself. Learn how to read. My goodness, learn how to think. All right, what else do we have? All right, we got somebody here who has, his name is Heart of Lion, who just told a lie. Okay, you say that God is better, but you're not showing any evidence of that. So I'm going to put you in a timeout. You're going to get a 10-minute timeout. Now, when you get back, you're allowed to write your opinion, all right, if you think that God is good, but give me some evidence of that. Don't just say God is better without writing something, just spamming that same sentence over and over. Right? Give an example because I can give you lots of examples about how God is evil. God is a psychopath. God literally tried to kill everyone on the planet. Remember the flood? Yeah, remember Noah's Ark? First of all of that is bullshit. None of that actually happened. If anybody believes that the Bible is true, well, do you also believe that unicorns are true? Do you really believe that mermaids are real? How about the tooth fairy? Easter bunny? Come on, guys, grow up. Right? There's no such thing as a God in the sky who's watching you and gives a shit. We know that some sort of energy created the world. Yes, we know that. But that is not necessarily a good energy. God deliberately created lions to eat baby zebras in front of their crying mothers. That was pretty fucked up. God could have created only vegan animals, and he could have allowed them to die peacefully in their sleep without having to feel any pain. Yeah, that would prevent the overpopulation, wouldn't it? Yeah. And plus, what kind of a father would want his son to die on a cross? Like, that's pretty messed up, pretty sick. God is absolutely horrible. All right, let's get to the next person here. So, thanks for subscribing, guys. Look, we're up to 16.4. Keep on tapping, guys. Let's encourage our new teaching assistant. When it's your turn, we're going to encourage you too. Don't people get weak and tired on a vegan diet? No. A well planned vegan diet provides all the necessary nutrients for energy and strength. Many people report feeling more energized after removing corpses from their bodies. Yeah, you can remove corpses from your bodies. You don't have to eat them ever again. Plus, when you expose yourself, when you eat meat, you're increasing your chances of having type 2 diabetes and also uh, cancer of the colon. Lots of terrible things happen. Okay, we seem to have trouble with somebody named Finn. Finn, you seem to be having trouble coming in. I'm not sure why, so I'm just going to disconnect you and you can try again, okay? All right, just try again. I don't know what's going on. All right, somebody says, please let me join. Yeah, you guys can come in anytime that you want to, but it works that TikTok will only let you come in based on the order, right? So if you're putting decorations here on the screen, then TikTok puts you at the top of the list. Yeah, so that's all. If you put a decoration of some fruits, TikTok's happy. You're encouraging people to eat fruit, and TikTok will put you at the top of the list. If you put a whale coming in and you're encouraging people to be kind to the animals, like a whale or a giraffe, TikTok will put you at the top of the list to be able to talk to me. That's just how it works. Right? Right now we have some people putting in these little roses, and Autumn just gave me a piece of vegan cake. Thank you, Autumn. Love vegan cake. No eggs in there and no dairy. Perfectly wonderful. Yeah, just by the way, if you guys want to make vegan cakes, you can go to almost anywhere on the internet. There's just type in delicious vegan cake recipe. You got this, guys. All right, what else do we have here? Somebody says, I don't even like vegetables. Jillian, I hear you. I hated vegetables too before, but I got to like them. You can get used to it. You can do tough things, Jillian. Yeah, you can get used to anything. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, who really liked walking in high heels for the first time? But you get used to it, right? I don't wear heels, but I know that people do walk in them. What other kinds of things can you get used to? People get used to drinking beer, even though that tastes like piss. But you're determined because you want to have a drink, whatever. You can get used to all kinds of things. You can get used to soy milk. You can get used to broccoli. One hint is to cook it and then just put it in a blender and make it into a soup. It's a great way to get your vegetables without having to sort of chew too long. Try it, okay? You got this, Jillian. You can get to learn to love vegetables. Learn to love vegetables. They didn't have to die for you. All right, who else do we have here? Let's see. Oh, guys, thank you for being here. Let me see who is here. Sorry if I missed some of your decorations here. Appreciate you guys. Hold on a second. Let me see. Let's see. A bunch of you guys are subscribing. Let me read your names out. Okay, yeah, because I want to thank you guys. I want to really say thank you for subscribing to the channel. It's great. Okay. Who do we have? Yeah, plants are living things, yes, but they are not sentient. That's another thing that guy DJ Turbo whatever, he doesn't understand the difference between sentience and just being alive. Plants are alive, but they're not sentient. They don't have a subjective experience of life. Hey, Bay Harbor, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Thank you very much, Kat, for sharing the live. Thank you, Brian, for sharing the live. Thank you for subscribing to me, guys. Oh, we have 666 followers over on my TikTok channel. 666. Interesting. All right, guys, keep tapping on the screen. Good morning, Milo. Okay, yeah, let's get the next person in. Guys, no rodeo hats on my head. That's something I don't like. I don't support the rodeo industry. Okay, let's go to the next person here. We've got somebody named JJ at the top.
Oh my God, Jaden. Hello.
Welcome to the live stream. You have to be alone. You have to be all alone in the room, okay? Can't have any noise.
Okay. How are you?
Okay, I'm good, thanks. You ready to read card number 9?
Yes, I'm such a big fan of you.
Okay, so this is questions about protein. Question 9.
Okay. But my dad says that vegans are protein deficient. What should I tell him? Tell him that the meat, dairy, and egg industries have lied to people like your dad for a very long time to try to scare them into buying their products. Research the facts for yourself, or you can do it together with your dad.
All right. So, look, you read the card. I don't know if you read it enthusiastically enough to grab people's attention. It's more like you're reading it kind of to get it over with. So, just next time, remember that you can emphasize certain words in a sentence, you know?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so good. You're vegan?
No, I've been studying it. I'm just kind of confused.
Okay, what's
on a few
confusing you?
things. It's just the milk part because it's not like an animal, and like I know a lot of vegans that like drink milk.
No, they don't. Not a single vegan drinks milk. That's vegetarian. You're getting them mixed up. All right. Read this. This is why we don't drink cow's milk, because this is what happens when you drink cow's milk. What do you see as point number 1? The dairy industry, what's point number 1?
Rapes mother's cow.
No, it says rapes mother cows. Okay. So, are you okay with that?
No, I'm not. I'm
Okay.
just kind of confused.
Okay, so this is what happens. Well, you're going to get unconfused. Okay, take a screenshot of this first thing. All right, because you're going to review it after we hang up. All right, take a screenshot so you know. This is why we don't drink cow's milk. This is why vegans don't eat cheese or anything that comes from cow's milk. The dairy industry rapes mother cows. You're not okay with that, right? Pinning down a mother, lifting up her tail. The bad farmer puts a glove in, a big glove, a blue glove, all the way up to here. He sticks his entire arm in there with some sperm that comes from a jacked off bull before. We're not okay with sexual assault. If you're not okay with sexual assault, don't drink cow's milk ever again. Let's go to the next one. What about kidnapping babies? Are you okay with kidnapping babies?
I mean, no.
Okay, you don't need to say the word I mean. No is sufficient. You're not okay with kidnapping babies. Great. Then you're ready to be vegan and you're ready to stop drinking cow's milk because that's what they do. Do you know why they kidnap the babies?
Um, because they want them to get like sold off and stuff,
Okay,
or
so
like to be eaten, but that's not good.
okay, hold on. The reason in the dairy industry, which is the milk industry, the reason they kidnap the babies and they kidnap only well, they kill the boys. They kill the boys because when they grow up, they will never be able to produce
Bitch, shut the fuck up. That's why your mama dead, bitch.
milk.
Fuck you and
They
your
will
fucking
never
home,
be able
bitch
to
ass
produce
nigga.
milk.
Fuck
Okay,
you,
thank you for
bitch.
calling me the N word. Thank you so much. You're right. I am naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant. Now you just got afraid. You just got afraid because you realized, oh my God, I have to stop drinking cow's milk. Did you guys see it happen? Right? She's just like, yeah, let's learn about it. I don't really understand. As soon as you tell her you're paying for the rape of mother cows, you're paying for baby boys, cows to be kidnapped, suddenly she freaked out because she saw here murders the boys, right? And she's like, no, no, I don't want to hear the truth. So what's she going to do? Attack the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Don't blame me. I'm just telling you the facts. All right. I'm very, do you just see that though? That's how you get your clicks, right? She just got a click. She just got a click. She just got it. You saw it right there. Because when a person lashes out like that and they feel an emotion, that means they're much closer to becoming vegan. Because it's so hard to realize that you're paying for this suffering. All right. So that's good. Don't worry. She'll be vegan in 3 months. Yeah. She'll be back and she'll be back to apologize. She'll say, oh my God, I looked into it. I didn't realize how terrible it is. Thank you, Miss Katie, for helping me to be vegan. Don't worry, guys. I know because we go through this all the time. Oh, here's my necklace. Okay, so for the person who's just here and everyone else, this is your homework. Google the documentary called Earthlings. Earthlings.com. Don't worry, stay calm. Google Earthlings.com. All right, guys. Okay, so this person wrote, I eat 1,000,000 cows a day. So that's the person named Jen Domino. Okay, so Jen, I'm sorry that you have to leave, but you're just not smart enough to be here, okay? Because you're lying and you're just gonna be gone, you know? Your comments are hidden forever. You will be able to watch me. I know you're still here. Hi. And I know you can still type and you'll see your own comments, but nobody else will. Okay, because you're not welcome to write things that are lies or that are not helpful. The comment section is a place to educate people and write nice things. Okay, let me see here. Somebody's trying to talk to me because they think something about being a savior or something like that. Okay, Finn wants to come in. Finn has 40 followers, but no bio. So, Finn, you're gonna have to change your bio to make it seem like no, not to make it seem, but to make me believe that you actually care about animals. Here we have Aaron Cook. Aaron Crook. Okay, Aaron Crook. 32 followers, no bio. Nowhere does it say that this person is trying to be vegan or anything about the animals. Like, I'm here to protect animals. Like, so we're looking for people who are actually nice people. All right, we've got somebody named, who else do we have here? Got somebody named Alex here. All right, let's see if Alex can come in and read. Hello, Alex.
Morning. Morning.
Well, hi, Alex. Welcome to the live stream. Are you ready to read a card?
Yes.
Okay, here's one.
Random vegan fact number 15. Wearing leather is mean because you're paying for someone's skin to be ripped off.
Yeah.
Someone who never got to grow old and never wanted to die for fashion.
Excellent reading, buddy. Really happy that you did that. Good job. All right. Here is another card. This is a random vegan fact. All brave. Can you read that?
All brave and smart people want to learn the truth. Therefore, all brave and smart people will watch Christspiracy at Christspiracy.com.
Very good. And down here it says Jesus could never kill anyone. Jesus could never kill anyone. So good job. You read the card really well. Guys, I noticed so many of you guys are subscribing. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Michael, for subscribing. Hi, Jason. Thank you. I saw you subscribed earlier too. And Jennifer, thank you for being here as well. Sienna, thanks also for subscribing. You guys are really awesome. And over here on my other channel on TikTok, let me see who we have. Laoise just joined. Thank you. We got Tucker here. Thank you for coming in, Noah. Thanks for joining. Somebody says they love Jesus. Poor guy, right? Got murdered. Right. Alex, have you drank any kind of plant-based milks this week? I did drink soy milk, but that's it. Okay, perfect. That's it. That's good enough. I appreciate you coming in again, Alex. Really, it's always wonderful to see you. Thank you. Guys, let's tap on the screen 100 times for Alex, who was just here, who read a card really well. Actually, two cards. Good job, Alex. High five. All right, let's go to the next person. All right, let me see. What do we have here? Um, who do we have? Well, we've got somebody else named V here. Okay, guys, unfortunately, I notice there's a lot of children here. Guys, you have to be over 18, okay? Sorry. There's a bunch of you who want to talk to me, but you're gonna have to prove to me that you're an adult. Okay, so these roses are really cute, but in order to get to the top of the list, you're going to have to put a decoration in, such as an animal or some fruits. Okay, that's just the way it works. All right, let me read the next one. All right, here we have. Don't you have to combine different plant foods at every meal to get a complete protein? And the answer is, oh, Maddie, thank you for the little cat. Thank you for the kitten. The answer is no, you don't have to. As long as you eat a variety of plant foods throughout the day, your body will assemble all the essential amino acids it needs. So there's no need to worry. Okay? Yeah, because people used to think in the old days that you had this type of protein with that type of protein, and you really don't. Just have a wide variety of different vegan foods, and you'll be on your way. Very, very healthy breakfast. I eat has oats in it, and chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, all kinds of other different fruits as well. All right, question 11. What do we have here? Hold on, let's see what you guys are writing. Oh, a bunch of you guys just subscribed again. Let me read your names out loud. Hold on. Oh, you shared the live. Hey, thank you, Theo. Thanks for sharing the live. Awesome, dude. Who else shared the live? Thank you, Johnny, for following. Johnny boy, thanks for following me. Dylan, thank you for being here. Thank you to Sammy, who shared the live, and Fanny, who also shared the live. Thank you, Solar Max, for sharing the live. Let me see. Billie Eilish is Diva. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following, you guys. Maddie, also thanks for the kittens. And Coops, thank you for the peach. Good job, guys, putting the vegan foods here. And you guys over here, all right. Dance to 100 clicks, says Toast. Ah, yes, I will. You know what's happening, guys? There's a problem with all of us creators who play music on our channels. Not just me, but everyone. Everyone who has an iPhone, they're having trouble. They're not able to stream the concerts. They're not, everyone's really freaking out because YouTube did something recently. And so everybody's just kind of waiting for YouTube to figure out what happened. So every time that we play songs, they sound like you're underwater. So that's why I haven't played songs in a little while, because unfortunately there's a problem. But don't worry, I hope it'll be fixed. I hope so. Anyway, we'll figure out a problem, but we'll figure out a solution at some time. Okay, Toast, thank you for writing that. I'm very happy you like the song. All right. Question 11. Who do we have at the top of the list here? We have Finn. All right, Finn, let's see if you're going to be able to read a card or not. Yes. Hi, Finn. Can you read this?
But aren't humans carnivores that have to eat meat?
Okay, it doesn't say that, it says who. Let's read again. Read it slowly. Remember that the reason you're reading is because you want the message to get all around the world. So you're going to read it enthusiastically and not make a single mistake. Okay?
There's so many chats saying that.
Yeah, don't look at the chat. Don't worry about it. Look at the card.
They're making fun of me.
Okay. Okay, we're not talking about the chat. All right? You're not even do you see me looking at the chat when I'm talking to you? No. Are you able to concentrate? If so, great. If not, you're going to leave. What do you choose to do?
Can I read the card?
Right. So don't look at the chat. Look at the card. Concentrate. All right? Here we go.
But aren't humans carnivores who have to eat meat?
Okay. Now listen, you read that, okay? Now how could you say it in a more enthusiastic tone? How about this? But aren't humans carnivores who have to eat meat? Do you see how I emphasize the word in there to make people really go, "Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, good question." right? As opposed to like this, but aren't humans carnivores who have to eat meat, right? More robotic. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm helping you to practice to be a vegan teacher when you start doing your own live streams. Okay. All right. There you go. Try again.
But aren't humans carnivores who have to eat meat?
No, you don't have to change. You don't have to say it in a high pitched voice. You just have to emphasize a word. Anyway, just to be you. Okay. So the answer is no.
Oh, I read. Oh, my bad. No, humans are omnivores by biology, meaning we can eat both plants and animals.
Okay. Like meaning we can eat, listen, meaning we can eat both plants and animals. You see how I emphasize the word both?
Yeah.
Okay. Try that.
No, humans are omnivores by biology, meaning we can eat both plants and animals.
Plants and
Since
animals.
we have the choice, we should do the right thing and be vegan.
Yay. All right. What's the boy holding it? What sign is he holding?
Eat tofu.
That's right. Eat tofu. Yes. So he's not going to eat the cow. He's not going to eat the chicken. He's going to be vegan, just like you should be vegan. Now, do you think it's okay to hurt animals or would you rather be kind to them?
I'm kind.
You'd like to be kind to them?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Um, so where are you with your vegan journey? Like what can I do to help you?
Oh, yeah. I just eat bread all day.
Oh, that's not good. I know. But hold on a second. Let me just say, I get it. Before becoming vegan, I ate crackers, cereal, toast. Like I get it. You know, that's what I used to love to eat. But you have to take care of your gut microbiome. You have to eat fruits and vegetables every day. You have to, and not just one or two, a lot. Okay. So what's a vegetable that you like that is green? Name one.
Um,
Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're not a baby anymore, okay? And you can do the right thing. If you know something's good for you, you know you have to brush your teeth. You might not feel like it. What do? You brush your teeth. You know you have to floss your teeth. You don't feel like it. What do? You floss your teeth. You know that vegetable.
Floss your teeth.
Of course, you have to floss your teeth every day. All right. And so you also have to take care of yourself. Okay. You have to take care of your gut microbiome, or else you risk having cancer or just all kinds of problems. You're missing nutrients. So make sure that you eat vegetables and fruits every single day. Okay. Bread is not just good enough. Right. So find some that you like. Make sure you have at least one cruciferous vegetable every day. One cruciferous vegetable every day. Okay. Examples: broccoli, cauliflower, kale, or any on this list. Take a screenshot right now so you don't make a mistake. Okay. Even if you just have a little bit of it, it makes a big difference. All right. But you have to have some cruciferous vegetable every day. All right. See that? Now, what I do is I keep the cruciferous veggies like broccoli and cauliflower in my freezer. So I just go in there, I grab a couple and stick them in the microwave. That's it. I just eat them. Okay. You can put salt and pepper if you really want to, but I just eat them just like that. You can do it. All right. Let's go to the next person here. Hey guys, thanks for tapping on the screen. Thank you for 116 of you guys who have followed. And what's happening over here on my YouTube channel? Let me see. What are you guys writing? Okay. Ilham writes, vegans save animals. Animals don't want to die. Good. Very good. You don't, by the way, you don't have to put that in brackets. You can just write vegans save animals, period. And then the next sentence, capital letter, animals don't want to die, and a period at the end of that as well. Okay. You don't need the brackets there, but good job. I'm happy to see all of these different fruits and vegetables, and you can put more. You can put up to 200 of them on YouTube. TikTok, what we got over here? We got somebody put 6 little sleighs. Yay. All right, Mila, good work. All right, guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to name all the different vegan foods that you can think of, okay? We're looking at the vegan flag. This is a freedom flag. This is a freedom flag. Let's talk about the vegetables, fruits, the different nuts. Nuts are here. Okay, white foods, all the different colors that you can eat as a vegan. You guys start writing them down on TikTok. You guys start writing them down on YouTube. All right. I'm going to read them out loud. All right. Who's first? Let me see. All right. TikTok. Somebody wrote tomato. Good. Tomatoes go here. Excellent. Very good. Apple. Yes. Apples can be red. They can also be yellow and they can be green. Good one. Apples. Excellent. Oranges. Yes. Very good. This is a freedom flag. Freedom for all, not just for gay people, for everyone, including the animals. All right. That's why it's called a freedom flag. What else do we have here? Okay. Ellie Allison wrote bananas, which are yellow and go here, and oranges. Awesome. Good work. What else are you guys writing? Blueberry says Carlos. Hanaya says banana. All right. Very good. Valley, you said something mean, so you're going to be hidden from the channel. That wasn't very nice. You can see this live stream, but nobody can read your comments anymore, okay? Because that was a mean thing you just wrote. You can still watch me and you'll see your own comments. Broccoli says Priv. Yes. Good job. Ev says potato. Potatoes are brown on the outside and they are white on the inside. Good work, everyone. All right, what do we have here? Vegan diets require, no, they don't require lifelong supplementation except for B12. And a lot of people take B12 anyway, and a lot of people need it even if they're not vegan. Okay, and they don't lead to any deficiencies. So I'm going to remove you. You're just lying, so I'm going to remove you. Okay, I'm going to hide you from the channel because you're lying. I've been vegan for 10 years. I have no deficiencies. You can just check. My blood work was done recently. Everything's normal. Everything's fine. No problems. Same as my mother-in-law. She's 86. They took her blood work. There was nothing indicating something too high, nothing indicating something too low. She just eats healthy vegan foods. And she's not overweight either. She's 86. Come on, guys. Don't tell lies about veganism. Just go to the research and find you out for yourself the truth. Hey, lemons. Good job. Lemons will go here. They're yellow. What else are you guys writing? What else do we have here? Any other need? Okay, we got somebody here. So yes, somebody just put lemons on here. I saw kiwi. I saw kale. Kale is a green leaf. Wonderful, guys. You're doing great. Yes. What else are you writing? Peas. Yes. Peas are green and they are good for you too. They have protein. Eggplant. Yes. Aubergine. Nice, guys. Grapes and celery. See, so many. Look, guys, let's take a second and go to the brown part, okay? Let's talk about the brown part. Name every nut that you know. Every single type of nut. I'll start with peanuts. Let's name some nuts. Let's also name some other brown foods, like brown beans. What about brown pasta? Right, guys? What are you writing here? Almonds, pistachio, good. Hazelnuts, awesome. D's nuts, yes, especially D's nuts. We also have chocolate, which is vegan as long as it doesn't have any cow's milk mixed in. So dark chocolate is vegan. All right, cashews is spelled with not with a K, okay, sweetie, whoever just wrote it. Coconut, yeah, coconut is white and it is in the inside and brown on the outside. Another, okay, other vegan foods, guys, that are brown. Something that starts with the letter L. What is brown and starts with the letter L that you should be eating? 18 grams of protein per cup. You guys got this. What is it? Can you think of it? Yes, somebody just got it over on TikTok. Paige got it. Wait, was it Paige? Hold on, it's going too fast. Hold on. Zach Lias got it. And yes, Paige got it. Good job, Paige. You got it right. Good. All right, who else? Nope, liver is a body part of an animal that is not vegan. Thank you very much to everybody who is kind to the animals. Really appreciate you guys. And yeah, lentils, chickpeas. Nice. Chickpeas. You're right. Chickpeas are vegan. Very proud of you guys. All right. So listen, if you guys are here over on my YouTube channel and there's something I've said that you think is controversial, you can put in a super chat and it's going to freeze on the screen. All right. It's going to freeze if it's yellow and I'll read your comment. Maybe you've been dying to contact me for a while. Maybe there's a specific thing you want to tell me. Like maybe you're vegan and you want me to say that's great. Okay. You guys put a super chat in. Okay. Let's go here. We got the next person here is named Kim.
Oh, hello.
Hi and welcome. I'm Miss Katie. I am 61 and a half years old. I've been vegan for almost 10 years. I'm in Italy at the moment and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Tell me a bit about you.
Okay, my name's Cam. I'm 18 and I'm from the UK. It's 2 o'clock.
All right, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, cool. You ready to read a card?
Yeah,
All right, here we go. Biology and evolution questions. We're on question 12.
okay. But shouldn't we be eating meat because it's natural? Many harmful things were natural in the past, like slavery and human sacrifice. Morality evolves as new scientific data is discovered. We now know eating animals is unnecessary, so why do it?
All right, what do you think about what you just said?
I think it's 100% true. Like, it's a valid point.
All right, cool. Let me put that card here then. And let's see if you want to read. Now we have number 13. Cavemen ate meat, so shouldn't we do the same?
Cavemen also lived to around 30. Just because something was done in the past doesn't make it optimal for health or ethics today. Vegans are going to be seen as pioneers who were on the right side of history because they were brave and because they had empathy. And my connection is cutting out really bad.
Oh, that's too bad. I heard you perfectly though. All right, good job. Thank
Okay,
you very
right,
much.
okay.
Thank you. All right. So, are you vegan yet?
I
Oh,
am. I have been for 6 months, I think.
excellent. And so, how long have you known me for?
Um, like 2 years, like since 2020, actually, so quite a while.
All right, that's like 6 years. All right. So, do you agree that do you agree it takes 100 clicks until you become vegan? That you got to get the message in your head and also your heart,
Yes,
because it took you quite a while, didn't it?
it
Like,
did. I was vegetarian for a year, so it's taken me quite a while
oh,
to.
what did I do wrong to make you vegetarian? Because that is so bad to be vegetarian, right? You know why.
Mhm.
All right. So what message? Because I feel like I'm constantly showing people this card. If I had showed you this card years ago, do you think you would have become vegan quicker?
Yeah,
All right, so
that
let's read
is
it. Let's read it
very
together.
true.
Okay, you read it. Okay. Well,
Okay.
let me just read the title to people on YouTube. So, guys, don't be vegetarian. They still hurt animals. Be vegan instead. Don't be vegetarian. Okay, a lot of people think vegetarian's good enough. It's not. Because when you're vegetarian, you end up eating twice as many eggs and twice as much cheese. When you have your pizza, you're having a whole bunch of extra cheese because there's no meat on there, which is salty and full of grease. So that's what happens. So don't be vegetarian. All right. Unlike the word vegetarian,
Oh, do you want me to read with you?
yeah, you're going to read it. Yeah.
Okay, right, okay, right. Unlike the word vegetarian, the word vegan specifically implies moral concern for animals. Veganism is much more than just a diet. Vegans do their best not to wear leather, fur, wool, or silk and are against zoos, circuses, rodeos, animal testing, and any other industry that exploits or abuses animals. Sorry, there was gifts coming through. I couldn't
That's
see.
fine. You read it perfectly fine. Good work.
Okay.
What do you think about this part that you read here about about their doing their best to not wear the leather, the fur, and all that? Is that important?
That is important because I feel like it's overlooked.
Hmm. And we don't go to places like circuses. Can you tell everybody why?
Because they enslave animals for entertainment.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not, we're not okay with that. You did a good job reading. Did you
Thank you.
watch any documentaries that helped you to be vegan? For example,
I
did you
did. I
did you ever
watched
see?
Dominion and 3 minutes.
Okay, the 3 minute video. Yeah. So that one helped you a lot.
That one did, and then I watched the longer one, but I split it up. I couldn't watch it all at once.
No, it's so sad, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm very proud of you. Really proud of you for being vegan, for having got there. Listen, do you have a religion?
I'm not. I'm an atheist. I believe in facts and science.
Me too. But have you ever heard about this religion before by any chance?
No, I have not.
Unitarian Universalists. That's a religion I chose for myself about 40 years ago. because they're pretty open. There's no Bibles. They're for democracy, equality for women and men. So you won't have like somebody like in the Catholic religion where they have a pope and only the pope can be ever be a man. But
Mhm.
the problem is I'm upset with my religion right now. This is what
Right.
because of this Unitarian Universalist. You want to read this out loud?
Okay. Are we the best religion or are we massive hypocrites? In 2024, we voted and promised to protect all beings from exploitation. So why are stolen meat, cow milk, eggs, and cheese still on our tables, drinking during coffee hour? Dismantle cruelty, be vegan.
Right. So you see, I think it's important that whatever religion we're part of, if our religion is doing something that's not okay, we need to call them out. Because this part was great. They voted to protect all beings from exploitation, but then they didn't follow through. I should be able to go to any Unitarian Universalist church anywhere in Canada, United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, and I should be able to walk in there and know that everything is going to be fine and great. But a lot of them are still putting
Yeah.
cow's milk on the table, and that's not okay. Or cookies that might have some eggs in them. So now you learned a new religion, Unitarian
I did not
Universalist.
know that. Yeah.
Yeah, and like many hundreds of people have been reading this. The reason that I'm showing this is because I'm going to call out my religion every single day for an entire year to make sure they get the message. So I'm making videos like this, I'm tagging them. And if you know any Unitarian Universalists, now that you've heard it, it's like a click, right? If one day you're going to walk past a building, you'd be like, oh, that's Miss Katie's church. There's not that many of them.
It's quite appealing. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I want all vegans who are atheists to join this religion because it's democratic, which means we can vote on stuff. You see what I'm going with this? We could pretty much take over the place. If all vegans became Unitarian Universalists, we could start having, like, make sure everything is vegan, you know, no leather couches come in, and we have vegan speakers. Like, we could really do some really great stuff. What do you think?
Absolutely.
So will you look it up in your neighborhood after I hang up? Will
I
you
think
just
it's great.
do me a favor and just Google it? Actually, are you near your computer right now?
Uh,
If you are,
I am. I have my
just
MacBook right next to me.
type in nearest Unitarian Universalist church from me, and then write your city and see if there's one near you. There's not that many of them, but just I'm curious.
I live quite remotely, so there's probably it's going to be quite a while away.
Yeah, but you know what? You can also join one online. Thank you, Rip Riley, for saying that you love vegans so much. Thank you so much for that. Good job, Riley.
There's
Thanks.
one just half an hour away.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
what you can do is you could be a spy for me. You go in there and see if they're serving cow's milk. And if they are, you should say to them, I was going to join this church, but what is this cow's milk? Can you take a screenshot of this?
Yeah. Let me hide the comments. Okay. There we go.
Okay, did you do it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. That goes for anybody else. You can Google the religion and see which one is closest to you and go in there and tell them, say, hey guys, apparently you promised to, and you remember the wording, you promised to protect all beings from exploitation. Beings means animals,
Yeah.
you know? I have a feeling that some of them thought maybe, oh, we're just protecting the cats and the dogs. Like, it must be that. I don't get it. Why are they still putting eggs on the table? Anyway, it's not okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's your name, by the way? Cam. All right, Cam.
It's Cam. Yeah.
Yeah. So Cam, after you do that, get a hold of me if you can. I'm hard to get a hold of because I have so much junk mail. But
Okay.
I also suggest that you make your account a vegan account. Call yourself
Mhm.
Cam for the animals.
I actually do have one. This is just my personal account.
Okay. Well, try to use the same one so I'll recognize you and get to know you.
Okay.
All right? All
I
right.
will.
Hey, looking forward to you and
Absolutely.
your detective work if you go there.
Yeah.
Okay, bye, buddy.
All right. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank
All right, guys. So thank you everyone for coming to today's live stream. Thank you to everybody who has been sending the super chats. Thank you over on on YouTube. If you have something that you really want to say, okay, feel free to put a super chat in and I will read it out loud. Okay? Yeah, because I want to make sure that I respond to as many of you as possible. Now, some of you guys are also writing other things here, like plants deserve to live. Well, you know what? I don't like cutting down trees. I agree. We need plants. And that's why you should be vegan because vegans use far less plants because we're not filtering them through the animals first, which is highly inefficient. It's not effective. It's not good for the planet, the animals, or anything. It uses much more water and everything. Okay, so if you care about plants, be vegan. Vegans use far less plants because you're filtering them through an animal like a cow. The cow has to grow, eats lots and lots and lots of plants, right? Cow has to use a lot of calories. So if you care about the planet, be vegan. It's the best thing. All right, guys, thank you everyone for coming in. Somebody says I should love Jesus. Okay, if you want to talk to me about Jesus, let's let the next person come in here if you want to say something about Jesus. Why should I love Jesus or God?
Hi, I have a question for you.
Yeah, you have to read a card first, and then you can ask me anything you want. Here we go. Question 14. This is about biology and evolution.
Okay. Didn't our ancestors need more? Need meat to survive? At times, yes, but today we have access to a wide variety of plants. Of plant foods that meet all our nutrition needs. How many vegan? Sorry, I can't read. Foods can you find in your local grocery store? Count them and see.
All right, so can you picture your grocery store right now? You know, the whole part with the vegetables and the fruits? That's a lot.
Yeah.
And when you go to the part where there's all of the bags and the cans of beans, chickpeas, and
Yeah.
lentils, right? There's many, many different kinds of beans, black beans, lima beans, right? Kidney beans. So, yeah, lots and lots. So, you never need to eat animals ever again or drink cow's milk or eggs. Did you know that?
Yeah, I also have a question though, because let's say this. Let's say even if we didn't kill the animals, wouldn't they eventually die?
Okay, so what you're missing in the lesson is that we are breeding them. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay. Humans are breeding animals. That means we are in charge every time the females get pregnant. They're not making love in the fields. They are on factory farms. The females are tied up and forced to be pregnant. That's rape. That's kidnapping, what they do to the baby boys in the dairy industry. Now, no animals ever live to old age. Every single one of them is killed when they're approximately they're just a fraction of the age that they would normally live to. Do you know why they kill them so young?
No.
Because it would cost them a lot of money to keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. So none of the animals you eat died of old age. That is a fairy tale that people tell themselves. So it's really important that you be vegan and not hurt the animals. And what we're going to do is we're going to gradually stop raping them, stop forcing them to have babies, and eventually all the cows will phase out and the pigs will phase out too, because they're not even supposed to be part of our ecosystem because they're in prisons. They're in factory farms for their whole life. Can you imagine your whole life never seeing the sun or the sky and living in shit and darkness until the humans grab you, put you on a truck, take you to a slaughterhouse and kill you? The only time you ever get to see the sun or the sky is on the day that you die. Can you imagine that?
No.
It's pretty sad, right? So look,
Yeah.
really want to thank you so much for coming in. You did a great job reading the card, and I want to thank you for being here and considering veganism. You can do it. All right. Just take a screenshot of this, okay, buddy? Because in case you didn't know, and you can show this to other people, all right? The dairy industry rapes mother cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats the cycle over and over. Because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. So drink soy milk instead. All right. Thank you, guys. Okay, somebody's writing something. Hello. Can you tell me when you first became vegan? Because you started this month. Oh, yeah, no problem. Here's when I became vegan. Thanks for asking. This is my day. June 27, 2016. Soon it's going to be 10 years because today is June 24th. So in 3 days, it's going to be 10 years for me. Guys, see that? Happy Vegan Declaration Day to all new vegans here today, by the way. To everyone who I helped to become vegan, big hugs to you. I'm so happy that you stayed to listen. I'm so proud of you that you didn't leave. So proud of you for having an open mind and an open heart. You were all at the right place to start to get your clicks. So I will see you guys in a few hours when I do another live stream, okay? Guys on YouTube, don't forget to press the notification bell. Look around and see if you can find the notification bell. Okay, press that so the next time I'm live, you'll get a notification right away and you can come right at the beginning, okay? I love you guys.